Hey guys, it's Sneaky Narcotic. Back with some more Magic Arena gameplay today. Um, the deck that I am bringing forth today, guys, is quite fun. I got to practice it last night. I'm sorry I didn't make a video last night. I was feeling so sickly that I went to bed at 7, and I don't normally go to bed till 10. I told my wife, hey, can you take a little pill to bed because I'm just not feeling it tonight. So that's how sick I was. I apologize again for not making a video. But here is um what I haven't named it yet. So let's give it a name. Yeah, Vampire's Feast. Because basically it's a vampire deck. I did add two non-vampire cards. Um, four-ish if you okay, five-ish if you want to get real technical about it. A Johnny's Welcome, Pride Mate, uh, Daybreak Champion, Dawn of Hope, and Mentor of the Meek. Yeah, they're not vampires, but I did have a lot of vampires. One of my favorite when Ixalan first came out, one of my favorite tribals was vampires. It was a very off the ground type of deck because you got dinosaurs, which is stompy. You got merfolk, which is wait till one big turn and swinging. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, pirates. Which pirates was? I might showcase pirates. It might not be on here because I don't have a lot of pirates on here. It might be on untapped.in. But I might showcase some Rakdos pirates or even blue black pirates. It was really good. But really, I just enjoyed the crap out of vampires. So just to show off what I like from vampires. So firstly, we have a Johnny's Welcome, which will allow us to constantly gain because we only have only five cards plus our lands that are not vampires. The rest are are not vampires. The rest are creatures, and so that's always going to be triggering a Johnny's Welcome. A Johnny's Welcome will also let us trigger Dawn of Hope again. Wish I had more copies of Dawn of Hope. I love drawing cards, especially in a color that you're not supposed to draw cards, white. But of course, Mentor of the Meek coming back. I know, guys, but I honestly feel like Mentor of the Meek is such a staple card for white in general that you're playing two. I have a bunch of cards yet again coming in for less than two power or less than three power. So just especially with Call of the Feast. Call of the Feast. I got a couple games off of Call of the Feast with the Mentor down. Being able to draw three cards and put three vampires out. Bomb, dude. So bomb. Don't even. Um. So Sky March, Bloodletter being allowed to gain draw life. Martyr of Dusk being able to die and then get a life gainer. Daybreak Chaplain, just a very good heavy booty, 1-3 lifelink. I gotta put those Legions Lieutenants in there to try to boost our vampires. Honestly, if I had a fourth copy of Legions Lieutenant on Magic the Arena, I would take out a Daybreak Chaplain, just because they're so good. Um, Sanctum Seeker has won me some games in vampires. Being able to just swing for those last bits of damage. You know, you could swing into Galta Tyrants, Galta Carnage Tyrants. What's the last other big one? The Ferox, the No Hide Ferox. You can swing all of your vampires, and as long as you have lethal with your lifelink vampire, or with your amount of vampires you're swinging out with, and Sanctum Seeker, you're golden. You won the game. Congratulations. They don't even get to be able to block with it. Um, Twilight Prophet is really good. Again, another card I wish I had more of, just because being able to draw an extra card, put it in your hand, uh, get your opponent to lose life and you gain life. It's just a lot of good. Granted, like we don't have high costs. I mean, this would be even better if we have something like omniscience in our. Could you imagine a Twilight Prophet into an omniscience? That would be crazy, but we don't. So it's just good. Um, Linda the Dusk Rose, which will again trigger Mentor the Meek, because anytime that she has more than one, anytime she has a plus one counter on her, triggers Mentor the Meek. I had in one of my practice rounds somebody not pay attention to Linda. She got up to six, and then they finally handled her, and I got to Mentor the Meek for 5 cards, and basically I drew enough stuff just to make sure that they weren't going to win the game. Um, I already talked about Call of the Feast. Call of the Feast is just it's okay, but with Mentor, even better. With Dawn of Hope, even better. You know, Vampire Sovereign, being able to get in for 3 damage, then have a body, and then gain 3 life. And plus, it's flying. Champion of Dusk, I have a crap ton of vampires. Crap ton. Being able to get Champion of Dusk, as long as it does not kill me, that is the only drawback to Champion of Dusk, is that you lose life. Um, Epicure of Blood. There is going to be. And sorry I have to do this on screen, but I am going to want to put in the Isolated Chapel that I didn't have in here. Let me go back to this view. I make my deck in this view because it, for the longest time, I didn't even know you could do this. So, for all those people that are wondering on YouTube why people are looking at their decks like this, it's because they can. And I didn't know for a long time. I kept looking over in this area, right over here, and I'm like, where is it? I even clicked here once or twice, and like, where is it? It's up here. Change deck layout. Just saying. Do. We'll even put in 2 of these. When I was practicing, I didn't really get mana screwed, so for me to put these in is okay. I'd rather have an extra slot than a plane. We're not playing any control, and that's not really been much of a mistake so far. So, let us get into some gameplay of Vampire's Feast. I'm still feeling a little, excuse me, under the weather today, guys. I don't know what it is. I used to work in the pharmacy, hence sneaky narcotic. But, what you learn from being in the pharmacy is that there's 2 times of the year that people get sick. And that is fall and spring, when there's a big change in the temperature. In spring you go from cold to hot, and in fall you go from hot to cold. So, just to give you a heads up why people get sick this time of year, yeah, that's the reason. I'm gonna get greedy because I see that they're playing Stompy, and I want to get it out as fast as I can. We're gonna play Johnny's Pride Main next turn, getting 2 triggers off. In green, things to watch out for, because we are playing a Johnny's Welcome is. Oh, wait. Vivian Reed. Yes, I'm sorry. Vivian Reed and Reclamation Sage. Those are the 2 big things other than just straight up enchantment hate. And I can think of in mono green. Selesnya adds a couple more. So yes, see, here we go. Getting a bigger Johnny. Hopefully something he can't prey upon immediately. That's been it's been really cool, because for the longest time for me, I haven't really seen green get a lot of control, but you see people be able to I think it's just 1 green mana if I'm not mistaken, and have a kill, come in, put your creature down, prey upon, and it's a 6/6 versus my, at the moment, 4/4. Which I know he can't do this turn, but you know what I mean. And then he can stomp you with it next turn. That would have been cool. So here's another fun little thing here. Anytime I'm going to have a chance to, I'm going to block with Martyr of Dusk. Even if he has a big creature, yeah, see, okay. But just to go over this, Martyr of Dusk would have gave me a 1/1, which would have triggered a Johnny's Welcome, which would have triggered a Johnny's Pridemate twice. So, it triggers it when it comes down, it triggers it again when it dies. It's just a good combo. So far, I haven't even shut off the vampire side of this. I just get to play some cats, which cats are always fun. Let's open up this pack I just got. Hopefully something good inside. Okay, when Invert first came out, just to let you guys know, and if you got a physical copy of it, you can see what I'm talking about. It used to say, switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures. That was it. Then they had to write in immediately day 0 until end of turn. Because I don't know who was smoking pot that night up at Wizards of the Coast, but for 1 mana, red or blue, they were going to be able to make your, any defender die immediately, which still happens. But make your 1/4, and I'm specifically thinking about that 1/4, which is I think a 3-drop that is in the Dimir deck, become a 4/1, and it's at instant speed. So if you do not block a 1/4 and it all of a sudden becomes a 4/1, that's some damage right there. That's worth the 1 mana, sure, but for it to permanently be a 4/1, that's pretty cool. Knight of Autumn. Yes, see, this is another one I was talking about when you go to Selesnya, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So there we go. They would have been our Johnny's Welcome. So let's get into another gameplay. I do not think I'm going to end the video right there. Hope you guys are doing good today. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Halloween. I will not be dressing up because my company is a bunch of sticks in the muds. They don't want to appreciate Halloween. Nah, we want to be respectful, and Halloween's not respectable when you're in my line of business. So, obviously not gonna. Well, I work in pest control now. I won't tell you who with, but I work in pest control. So next turn, I'm gonna get Legion Lieutenant down, I think. No, I'm probably gonna, if they're doing nothing, Mentor the Meek next. Vampires versus Merfolk. So I kinda hope his deck flops like my Merfolk deck flopped. My Merfolk deck was sad to see. Sad you see. Still, please go take a look at that video. Please give me some views. I'll go back at the street corner for some views, sure. Deeper delete. Yes. So, I don't really care at the moment to do a Johnny's Welcome. Next turn we can do Johnny's Welcome and do the Lieutenant and still draw a card. So I'm totally fine doing that. Cool thing about blue-green, and I know I mentioned this in my video, please go watch it. It is called Go Into the Water, the deck. Quasi duplicate. Love it. Yes. So I'm gonna let him swing, because we're gonna gain some life back. He could have honestly done it with his elite too. He's holding back, and that's what we're okay with. Johnny's Welcome. and then Lieutenant. And then draw a card. So we go Sanctum Seeker. Nice. We'll probably Alinda next turn. Maybe. I'd like to Alinda the turn after we do Call to the Feast. No, yeah, okay, we'll Alinda next turn. The thought behind it is that I want to be able to use these tokens to pump Alinda for us to get these tokens back. But if you remember, I had a rant about the Merfolk deck, and that was that they have a card in Standard now in Ixalan, printed in the same set. There you go, printed in the same set, called Walk the Plank, and it destroys any creature that is not a Merfolk. So why, may I ask you, is Merfolk not blue-black? Why is it blue-green? There's no green spell that helps you with Merfolk. Merfolk don't need to ramp. The highest cost of Merfolk is like 1, or I mean it's like 3. I'm trying to think of how Kamina is. I think Kamina might be 4 tops, okay? It's not what green is. Galta, 12. Of course, nobody's ever getting Galta for 12, but you know what I mean. So next turn, we're going to put these tokens down. Draw some cards from the tokens. We'll be able to draw 2 cards. Here's gonna type my stuff down. That's making me feel like maybe I should have Johnny's Welcome and only draw 1. So we'll be able to get in for a fair amount of damage if he's not compounding on it. He knows I'm not going to block the Silver Grail of Depth because I have only 2 T's. So I think it's still more appropriate to do a Johnny's Welcome number 2, Call to the Feast, and only draw 1 card. Yeah, he's looking at all of the triggers right now. That gets me back up to 20. It's like, darn, I got him down so far. But yes, so this is going to keep Alinda alive. Just going to be able to block, be a very decent amount of blockers. Champion of Dust next turn. Seems good. Sure, yeah. Yep. If it wasn't for his... Because remember, these are quasi-duplicates. If it wasn't for his 1 Deep Root Elite, we wouldn't even be savage. So there's what a Merfolk deck actually is supposed to do. Wish mine would have done that. Can't think of any play where we would have been able to do anything better. Probably if we would have just sacrificed our Mentor the Meek one turn earlier. So. As you can see, that's what the Merfolk deck is supposed to do. Wait till 1 specific turn and swing out for lethal. This gives us some plays. Granted, it's not going to be fast, so hopefully we're not against aggro here. He mulliganed. And I don't know why the animation put it on the bottom, but yeah, he scryed 1 to the top. So here we go. Tap land. Bloodletter is going to be able to, do some work. Hopefully not against Mono Blue Tempo. Even if it is Mono Blue Tempo, every single time we play Bloodletter, it's a win. He'd have to counter, but Mono Blue Tempo is not really holding up for counters. It still could be Mono Blue Tempo. I have seen them put the sprite in recently to Mono Blue Tempo, and it's pretty good. Although, he's not going to be able to do anything unless he wastes a permanent. And again, still going to be able to gain life and take him down. Double Champion of Dusk here is not the best. I mean, it's card draw, and I have the mana for it. It's going to be what happens 2 turns from now. That's not how you do that. Alright, so unless he wants to Spell Pierce me this turn, which I'm totally fine for, and I'm actually switching up and going to Johnny's Pride Meat, then it's not worth it to him to have done that. I mean, because he could have bluffed a counter. It's an instant, Opponent hitting all of the mana. Yeah, sure, you can Curious Obsession. I will be blocking that. Because why? I am not dealing... You guys always say I will be. I'll let him get 1. Because next turn he'd have to have 2 more Curious Obsessions to put on it. Opponent seems new to Tempo, and here's why. In Mono Blue Tempo, you're supposed to be playing at my end step. You're not supposed to be playing when I'm playing. Or before I play. So we're going to get that down. Gain a life. Get a Pride Maid. Counter. Then we're going to Legion's Lieutenant. And do that. So his sprite is going to get double blocked, regardless of what happens. Sure, hit me, block with your Silver Girl Adept. Sure. Please do it. There's just 1 card in his hand, River Sneak. This is what you should put your Curious Obsession on. Why? Because it's unblockable. Tempo is one of the hardest metas to play by definition. It is tempo. You have to have the right rhythm. You have to be able to play cards at the right time. If you're not playing cards at the right time, then it's not tempo. It's not good. I'm only going to block once. Yeah, I'm not stupid enough. No pumps. Okay, so Champion of Dusk. You can see this is again why you want to be playing on my turn. At least for a minute, because he could have held up a counter, to my knowledge. Gonna get in for a lot, specifically 11. Sure, yeah, we can do that. One of Rivers rebuke me, that's fine. Johnny's welcome. Johnny's Pride Maid. Take an action. Another Johnny's grandmate. Take actions. Okay, I'm going to have to discard down. This is when we really don't care about a blood letter. I mean, we have one already. That's going to do us good enough. Next turn, let's think. We're going to do a Twilight Prophet and record Mentor's Meek. I mean, we've drawn enough cards, so it's probably going to be Twilight Prophet into Legion's Lieutenant. Water not Meek. That's cool. I don't care for that. Now he feels like playing Tipo. Gotcha. Tried course. He has some interesting cards in here. He's set up for the best of one scenario just as well as I am. Epic Cheer of Blood. This is going to start dealing damage every single time we get a Johnny's Welcome off. He needs to count those. There you go. And sweet. Secrets. So now he's feeling like the mill plan. That's fine. I feel comfortable with what we have in our hand. River's Rebuke still gives me my Pride Mate back, so I don't know if that's the best play, but alright. So you guys basically have seen what I'm going to do next turn. Johnny's Welcome. And to a Pride Mate. Take that action. Another Pride Mate. Take the action. And then, even better, I'm going to get Legion's Lieutenant to take some more actions. So, posing lethal next turn. Let's see how he feels about his turn. Just in case. Yeah, I still have 39 cards. I'm not feeling like we're getting milled out, you know? You can see a good portion of my deck. Not that it really matters. He's seeing lands right now. Yep. So there we go. Got it against a very janky mono blue. I assume Tipo, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was mono blue good stuff. Let's play one more game with Vampire's Feast. Get to show it off. Ooh, Dawn of Hope. And Mentor, we're doing great. So, tap land first. Playing against black, or black, pirates, so far. Could be Rakdos pirates, that thing I mentioned earlier. Could be. Hey, what's that? Rakdos pirates. There's a Planeswalker in Rakdos pirates that is fun. That's what I'm looking for next. So we're going to mentor the meat. I don't really care to Johnny's Pride Mate right now. We don't have anything life linking on the field yet. We will. Not yet. That's fine. I mean, it still allows him not to really have damage. So we're going to Alinda first. Do you have a combat trick to play? He could have. Could definitely have. We'll discard land for now. Want to keep our gas in. Want to keep things that don't die. Call to the feast. And no. So we had one flash Death Touch that gave +1/+1 and Death Touch. That's a pretty cool card. I don't have the mana for Donna Hope, sadly. Wish I did, but I don't. I don't know what he's thinking right now. I'd like to. Okay, that's cool. And so I only gain one life. I'm fine with that. We'll do this and draw a card. Doesn't matter. Nope. So we did it. I don't know what exactly we did, but we did it. My assumption is that he did not like my Linda getting big, and then on top of that, he did not like the lifelink we were having. His particular pirate deck looked very aggro. I've seen different versions, but that one particularly looked very aggro. So, that's going to be doing it for this video, guys. I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. All the usual YouTube stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video.